folks, welcome to Girl Talk. The four of us are sitting here excited to chat with some great folks coming up in our show today. But how are you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
That was
Busy,
like
but I
the
always say
least
busy.
enthusiastic way to say that ever.
I know. Well, I just keep saying the same thing. How busy are you guys right now?
So busy.
You just mentioned earlier that you're running on caffeine.
Yes.
I have not stopped all summer, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And you said you have Red Bull in the car, just
Yeah, waiting for me
Right.
for later today.
Don't you get to that
pick me
point
up.
in busy sometimes where it's like at first it stresses you out, but then it's just kind of like things pile up and you're just like,
I know.
Right, just
And then
put
you
up
get
with
a-
what you do.
You get a free moment and you're like, wait, I should be doing something right now.
If I get
I
a
know
free
that
moment, I'm
feeling.
like, I'm missing it. I'm sure I'm missing something right now. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah.
It makes
Don't
me
you
feel
hate that?
better that you guys are all in the same
You can't
boat.
relax then because you feel like you're supposed to be doing something else.
Right.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm a stress junkie though. Like I function at my best like under high stress.
Yeah, but you are like probably one of the busiest people I know. So you
Kind of
have to
insane.
be that way to operate. Yeah.
Well, remember when we were talking about stress in one of our previous episodes, we were saying having some stress is good.
Yeah.
It's what gets you up in the morning and gets you through the day and motivates you to do a good job. But
Yeah.
too much.
Too much,
Too
yes.
much.
And not enough sleep. That's where the stress starts feeling more intense, I think.
Or
when you-
unbearable.
Unbearable, yeah, because everything seems like a bigger deal when you haven't had enough rest, right?
Absolutely.
So, that has nothing to do with anything we're talking
Absolutely
about
nothing.
today.
But if you're feeling stressed at home, we're with you.
I was trying to feel around for a segue there. It doesn't exist. But we are going to be chatting with some great folks, including we caught up with Joe Conan and asked him some of our personal questions about car care, stress on your vehicle. It was too
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
So that we're going to be chatting with him, and if you have some of your own questions, maybe we'll answer some of them for you. So that will be nice to catch up with him, of course. But we're also going to be chatting with our friend over at the Blow Dry Style Lounge,
Seisha?
Seisha. She's fantastic.
So
Love
fun.
them.
Yeah.
And they have some new things going on. So we think about them for our selfish reasons like blowouts and nails and self-tanning, and they do all those things. But she's going to introduce some other things that they're doing that I think is a really great, hint back to school. So
Right.
we'll talk to that about
Not-
that a little bit later.
Not just kids either when we're talking back to school.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun. We'll catch up on the latest and greatest, and they have a new product line too that I've personally fallen in love with, and have some at home and tend to buy some more. So we'll talk about that. But of course, we are going to be talking about some fabulous jewelry because we have Brett, our buddy over at the Diamond Center, is also going to be making an appearance today. So
Who doesn't love jewelry?
yeah, it's always a great topic.
And love the people over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
you know,
great.
It's a
truly.
tight-knit group. and
Yeah, we
it's a
filmed-
good feeling.
We filmed an episode over there not too long ago, hopefully you saw it, but they're just so much fun. They really, truly do have fun while they work, which is why I love going over there.
Right when you walk in the door, four faces will look at you, all with smiles and like welcoming you in.
And you can tell they like each other.
yeah, they
It's
have
just
a good
silly,
time.
but it's important.
It is important.
And most important of all, I think, about the Diamond Center is that on almost every corner of countertop, there is a dish of candy.
Yeah.
So just stop in for a snack, if nothing else. No, so they're great. So we'll have a wonderful show for you guys, and I look forward to it. And what else is going on? We got a minute left, so it's time to tell your latest and greatest. Tell all your secrets.
I don't know, I told jokes last time and you guys didn't appreciate it.
That's okay, though. We love it. So.
Well, I'm super excited to be joining the Real Estate News, our new show here on CW.
I
So that's
know.
fabulous.
We're so lucky to have you. I
gonna be
can't
really
wait.
fun,
You're
and-
such a rock star. And anytime I talk about you too, Kirsten, I'm going to brag on Kirsten for a minute, but she has like this outstanding reputation in the area for just being awesome in real estate. And you've won some really cool awards, and so we're really lucky to
Well,
have you.
it's truly my passion. I mean, if you do what you love, I mean, how blessed, I really just feel so blessed to do something I love anyway, and then to be able to share in that experience with other people. It's really great. And now I get to combine TV and, showing off my listings or whatever I've got going on. So I'm really excited about the opportunity.
Your two loves are merging
Yes.
into one, and we
Yes.
get to benefit from it. So can't wait for that. All right, guys. Well, we are going to be chatting with Brett, as we talked about, from the Diamond Center. It's going to be right after this here on Girl Talk, so stick around.
Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're very excited to have your jewelry superstore, the Diamond Center here. Brett, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
How are you doing? Great to have you.
I'm doing awesome. It's just good to be here and talk a little bit about the store.
Yeah, well, I love you guys there. It's very family-oriented. It's a great place to be.
It is.
What? Please tell us, what makes your jewelry store different than the others?
I love that question because really it comes down to, we like to call ourselves the biggest little store you've ever seen. So we try to offer a wide range of jewelry, everything from jewelry repair to our focus is engagement rings.
Sure.
We know that after you buy your engagement ring, you're going to want to shop with us for everything. So it's really about the quality that we carry on as well. So on top of just carrying a lot of different things and having a good range of jewelry, we focus more on the quality side of things.
Yeah, and you can feel that when you walk in, because it's a large space, but you can feel, your friendly staff makes it easy.
Yeah, and that's the next step. It's the people. So.
Now, Brett's the sales manager, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you and I were talking earlier before cameras were rolling, and you've been there 10 years.
10 years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you, this year.
So something must be going right for you there. What do you take pride in? What are you enjoying? What are you passionate about there?
It just goes into kind of what we were talking about. It's family owned. I know the owners. Anything that we need, they just help us out with. And it's really about the quality that we carry, and it's second to none. Everybody talks about, oh, we're a great price, or, we carry really nice quality.
It's true.
It's about, and then we take it to the next level. It's about really carrying the best value for the money and making sure that we have consistent quality. Because that's what people are looking for, is trust in a jeweler.
Absolutely, yeah.
So-
Especially when you look at that ring every day.
Right, and when you're writing the check.
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
for sure.
I think
I
that's
don't think about that
fantastic. Having that family feeling and feeling good about yourself as an employee there.
Yep.
That just makes you all the better when you're dealing with customers, and they can feel that you're happy where you are and care about it. That's awesome.
So we know that you guys have the world's most perfectly cut diamond, the Hearts on Fire.
We saw it in
Yes.
person.
Yes.
So what do you offer besides just diamonds? What if they're not diamond shopping?
That's a good, kind of leading into what we had talked about. We try to be your jewelry superstore, so it's all about carrying a wide range. When we sell customers that engagement ring, they need a lot of other things after that for the wedding, for the
Push present.
for the anniversary push present, which I found out what that was very early. Do you push present? Well, that's after your wife has your baby. You have to get her something.
Oh, I like that.
You definitely better. So I'll let-
Tony.
This man's speaking from some experience.
Yes, absolutely. Once you go through that, you definitely want to get her something.
So what's your favorite thing to sell there then?
We talked about Hearts on Fire. Our designers are second to none. They really, they have really creative, really innovative, unique styles. And I got to tell you, I'm a Hearts on Fire fan. We keep on talking about it, but there's something about having the best. And there's other jewelry stores and other diamonds out there that say they have something that's the same or comparable. It's really not. It's about the process that they use. They start with the finest crystals, and then they have the best diamond cutters in the world cutting Hearts on Fire diamonds. So that's really what sets it apart.
It really shows. One of your gals over there showed me a Hearts on Fire diamond and a different one. And I am no expert in diamonds, and even I could see the
Yeah.
difference.
You do.
You really can. It's true.
So.
So this time of year, what's popular? What's coming?
Well, as we come up to fall, there's a lot of weddings, and fall is really taking over as kind of the wedding season. Spring is there's still summer weddings, but fall is just really taking over. So a lot of those people that have weddings in the future, they're going to those weddings. All of a sudden that sparks that wedding band. We gotta get that wedding band.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of people coming in looking at wedding bands right now, and that's a really big focus. We have unbelievable amount of wedding bands. We probably have about 200 wedding bands in store to match any engagement ring that you'd have. And it's a fun way to do it because there's a lot to try on.
So what about the really intricate or the custom designs? Because you guys do it all. So how would you fit a band to that if you had made this really ornate?
Like I was saying, there's a lot of bands that go with existing rings, and it doesn't even have to be like the perfect match. But I'll tell you that there is a very neat way to do it with making a custom ring, where they carve a wax and makes a perfect form, and they can take all the little intricacies of the existing engagement ring, and they can make that into all those little intricacies into the wedding bands. So make it perfect.
I can tell how passionate you are about this. Go check them out at the Diamond Center. I love what you guys do.
Thank you.
I wish we had more time, but we don't. Stay tuned for more Girl Talk. We'll be right back with the Blow Dry Style Lounge.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. Well, the Blow Dry Style Lounge is so much more than their name. They have obviously those great blowouts, but we're talking cuts and spray tan and manicures and pedicures. Even better, maybe with a mimosa or an espresso.
Yeah, sounds good right about now. Maybe both.
With us today we have Seisha. You're the manager over at the Blow Dry Style Lounge.
Yes,
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So maybe not appropriate for mimosas, but you also do kids cuts, correct?
Yes, we do. This month, actually, we're trying to do like a back-to-school special for the children. You know, moms need that break. We all need that break before school actually begins. So we're offering, you know, discount cuts for kids coming back to school. So basically, we're just giving them for about, you know, $15 for anybody that's 12 and under. And we're hoping that moms will bring all their kids in to get those discounts. We're offering samples for them to take home so that they can actually get some style with that look.
That's a great deal.
Yeah.
So this isn't a coupon that they have to go find somewhere. They can just
No,
show up.
the whole month.
And you can also, don't you guys have scheduling online where you can just sort of pick and click?
Yes, we do. So we
Okay.
do offer some online scheduling for our actual cuts. That makes it easier for anybody looking to try to book and know their time.
Right, yeah, that's a really nice feature.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's nice.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it makes life so much easier.
Well, you know,
In the comfort of your pajamas. And
thank you.
And you can even show up in your pajamas. That's what I love about the Blow Dry Style Lounge. You don't have to be dressy.
No.
Just come as you are.
No.
Only Jessa really does show up in her pajamas, though.
It's my
But when you're
uniform
cute, you're
I'm
cute,
off
right?
work.
Seisha, you mentioned that you have something going on for teacher appreciation as well.
Yes, basically, you know, we think it's just important that we appreciate those that, you know, educate our children. And one thing we wanted to give those teachers was 20% off of all of our service for the whole month. And we're actually going to bring that into
great.
September as well, because we realized too, in August, they're getting ready, you know, so it's just nice to know that we're extending this to those that are super busy trying to get prepared for these students.
That's
Yeah.
so nice. This is great timing for all this stuff. Obviously, back to school, but just really nice, you know, some back to school offers. But, you know, I never would have thought to bring the kiddos to Blow Dry Style Lounge. You guys have so much to offer, so I think that's cool. And then doing something for the teachers too.
Yeah.
And you know,
You guys are busy.
I read, I think in an ad of yours, that you're a no shushing salon. So how perfect for kids that you don't have to try to keep them, you know,
Yeah.
under
Well, there's
under wraps.
definitely enough space.
Well, yeah,
right.
and that's what we're trying to do is actually cater more to those. And during the week, you know, we understand moms want to come in too, and they've got to work with school time and frames. So we actually wanted to make it a little more kid friendly,
Yeah.
and so that kids could also experience. So we made like a Shirley Temple cocktail drink for them. So see, we're still adding a little bit of flair.
Think of everything.
wonderful.
Yes. I think it's important. I want my experience to be, even if I'm only 12 or 10 or 9.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are fun too. You have the music playing, and you know you're getting served drinks, and you know it's a fun place to
Exactly.
go. Kind of switch gears a little bit on you here, but last time I was in, you guys actually got me into the Moroccan oil line. I got myself some hand cream, and it's all fabulous. But you guys are doing something now, you were saying before we started, with blowouts and Moroccan oil. Let's talk a little bit about that, because that's new, right?
Yeah, well, basically we wanted to get more elegant with it. We wanted to not just have that style that you could wear trendy for the 3 to 4 days. We wanted something that a bride could wear maybe for 5 days and go on her honeymoon and have that elegant look. And so what we did was we stepped up the looks for the blowouts, and we're going to be one of the only salons that are exclusive to that. So, you know, we're going from, you know, a price point where, you know, you could come in, have that fun look, but now it's like bringing the elegance and the drama to it while still extending that style.
Can you give me an example?
Oh, so basically, you know, a lot of our blowouts were the big hair and the fluffy looks. These ones are more slick and more formed to the bride or anybody that's going to a special event. So even like your hair is right now, this style we would be able to manage it for 5 days. So that's our goal.
I've used that Moroccan oil before, and it is like liquid gold.
It is really great.
It is amazing.
Yeah, I got a little sample last time I was in for the hair, and I'll be getting some more because that stuff is great. And the hand cream too. I mean, you guys do hand and body and all that kind of stuff. And right now, maybe not as important summer, but when winter hits,
oh my gosh,
I am scaly, and that stuff is going to be a savior.
So sexy, Jess.
I know. It's all like it is, you know.
Don't worry, they'll edit that part out.
Sure. No, that's great. Well, you guys have all kinds of stuff going on. I'm glad that you introduced Moroccan oil to folks, because I think it's a great product. And just letting teachers know, back to school appreciation, bring the kiddos, the whole thing.
Yes, please do.
You know,
I mean, I have 3 kids, so for me it's nice to think that I can just bring them in and get a decent cut and have them have an experience as well.
At an incredible price.
Yeah, exactly.
Always a pleasure, Stacia.
Thank you, ladies, for having me.
So again, this is Stacia. She's the manager over at the Blow Dry Style Lounge over in Fitchburg. And thanks again. Appreciate it. We'll be right back with more Girl Talk.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are with Joe Conan of Conan Automotive here in Stoughton. We are very excited to have you on today. We have lots of questions. But before we get into some specifics, can you give us just a little bit of background about your automotive service, how long you've been in business?
Okay, well, we started actually in 2006, October 2006. Started a business from scratch. We do a full service automotive light truck and basically anything that we can fit in the door. Maintenance all the way up to heavy repair.
That's excellent. I know you. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to hand it off. I know you had some questions about a coffee break we were talking about earlier.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard that you had your coffee break, and I missed it. I didn't know.
It was a success. It was beautiful weather between the car show, the coffee break, the craft show, the run, the walk that they had. Everything was just perfect. It worked out to be a very beautiful day, and the proceeds go to the various organizations charitable organizations through the Chamber of Commerce of Stoughton.
Is that something you're going to do again in the future?
Oh yeah, it's been going on. I think next year will be the 18th year that it's been going on, and we don't plan on leaving. I mean, Conan Automotive, that is, don't plan on leaving our help anyway, so.
Oh, well, we have this session, we can ask all of our questions, Janet, since we missed it. So, I have a VW, so I have to go get the manufacturer, recommended maintenance. Yes,
right.
Thank you. So, do I have to go to the dealership, or does it void the warranty?
No, ma'am. In fact, it's against the law for a dealer, a new car dealer, manufacturer, to tell you that it'll void their warranty if you take it to somebody like us. We handle all the maintenance and we keep it on record as far as computer records. So yes, it will not void any of your warranties, and it is illegal, and they can get into trouble for saying that.
Oh, I think it's just the impression that you get.
Right.
You know?
They have to try to imply it.
Sure.
Exactly, because they don't want me or my type of business to go in on theirs. So.
Do you have to go right at like 60,000 miles? What if it's 60,001?
No, you're fine within a 10 to 20,000 mile buffer there. I mean, it's important to look at your owner's manual, and right there will tell you what kind of services your vehicle needs at certain mileage intervals. And just keep up on that, and I can guarantee you'll get at least 250,000 miles out of your vehicle. If people do that, you'll keep your car longer, you'll keep money in your pocket longer. It's just very important to keep up on the maintenances. And try to not go with the quick, the cheap oil changes. Those are, it doesn't do good for your vehicle, and you think you're getting a good quality service done, and you're really not. You get what you pay for.
So speaking of oil changes, that's my next question. I'm due, at least I think I'm due. So I know that the standard recommendation is every 3,000 miles. But I've heard that you can actually go longer than that, maybe 6,000, even 7.
Yeah.
So here's my question. If I waited until 6,000 or 7,000 miles, it might be 6 months. I do a lot of just little city driving. So which should it be? Should it be 6,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first?
Well, it all depends, goes back to the quality of oil that you use.
Oh.
Oh.
So if you go to like your $29.95 oil change specials, you're not going to get a top quality oil. I mean, you can go to a mass merchant like a Walmart and you can do the math real quick. Well, 5 quarts of oil at $5 a quart, how can they put on a filter and do the job, the labor cost, I mean, for $29.95? So they're getting a really cheap grade oil to put in your vehicle, and it's not doing anybody any good.
So it's not the make or model of the car, it's the quality of oil.
Quality of oil. If you run a name brand oil, a semi-synthetic or a full synthetic, then yeah, you can get your 4,500, 6,000, even 9,000 miles on an oil change.
But how do we know, other than, I mean, price, I guess? If
Yeah,
it's
how do we know what they're putting in?
Just go to Joe and they know if you
Yeah, just come and see us. No, basically they should state exactly what brand of oil they're putting in your vehicle. They should tell you what the mileage interval should be on that particular oil they're putting in your vehicle. I mean, it is the lifeblood of your car. I mean, that's it. If you use a cheap grade oil from the beginning, your car is not going to last. It's not going to get the efficiency as far as mileage. And like I say, it costs you more money in the long run.
Well, you need different kinds in summer and winter, correct?
Nope.
No? See?
No, it all depends. I mean, a vehicle manufacturer, like your Volkswagen should be like a 0 weight 20. That's good for our climate, you know, where our zone is. If we were down in like the South America, then of course they would run a different grade or a weight of oil.
So speaking of summer and winter, snow tires, is that a great idea? Like
yeah, snow tires, we highly recommend that. It's that I'll call them ice tires, because basically all tires now are all season radials, which means they'll be good for the snow, rain, and so on. We do sell an awful lot of ice tires in the winter for customers. You know, we just take off their perfectly good tires and put on the ice tires. The one thing that I find the most funniest is that if you ever drive on after a first or second snowfall, the vehicles that you'll see in the ditch the furthest are the SUVs or something like an all-wheel drive vehicle, because they get this false sense of security, even with ice tires, that oh, I can drive extra fast. And it's not the case. It'll help you maneuver better, it'll help you take off from a stop, and it'll help you stop better. But it's not going to make you go any faster. It's only going to get you in the ditch deeper than.
Get you in the ditch.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's keep an eye, because you'll see it. You'll see the SUVs, the soccer moms, you know, big Tahoe or Suburban in the ditch real far. And but ice tires do well.
So it's the women that go off the road?
No, I shouldn't say that.
I didn't say that. I have one real quick question that I saw on your website, that you do a needed versus recommended. Can you just explain that quickly, what that's about? As
far as repairs or recommended? Well, take an example here. This last week we did an estimate on a vehicle that has never been to us before. We've never seen this customer before, and we do a 29-point inspection. They came in for an oil change and their check engine light was on, and we did an inspection also. Well, we come up with a very low 4-figure bill. Well, if we go through it and say, okay, well, this is needed, well, this can wait, and this can wait, because not everybody can pull out a $2,000 auto repair bill.
Yes.
So we're going to be upfront and honest. Okay, yep, this is for, you know, the longevity of the vehicle. You can get by with these things. And unfortunately, I mean, if they would have come to us like a year ago, it would have been, you know, a little thing here and there, because not everything on that vehicle broke at that one time. So
that is really great that you do that for your customers and give them that peace of mind.
Well, that's the way everybody should be. And that's, you know, automotive repair businesses, we get a bad rap because, you know, we're knuckle dragger grease monkeys that, you know, take advantage of a customer and their vehicle. And that's, you know,
and you don't do
that's
that
the old
there.
way of doing it.
You wouldn't be around for so long and be successful as you are if that was the case.
Thank you so much for all the information you shared. And thank you for joining us on Girl Talk. We will see you next time.